everybody, this is Grace, and not too long ago I made a video. I don't remember the title of it, but it was about basically when you have, you know, like your own product, your own kind of DIY, and you're selling it. You know, it's your own little thing going on, and somebody tries to take, you know, tries to get a piece of your pie. They want in on it. It could be the buyer, the sellers, the suppliers, you know, for whatever you need, you know, whatever in the project. And they're going to do that. Now, we all know that happens, and it's not an excuse for it to happen. And for some situations, it doesn't matter. You know, there's plenty for everybody, you know, plenty to go around for everybody. But some people, that's all they ever do, is they just copycat whatever you're doing, or they try to get a piece of everybody's pie, you know. And that's one reason I think that it's always good to have, you know, some kind of backup plan. Okay, in that video, though, that situation wasn't exactly mine. I made a more of like a composite of, you know, situations of mine and other people, to where basically more people could understand it and relate to it, and you know, they could answer how would they handle it. Now, in this one, we all know it's going to happen, that part of it. But here's another part to it that came up for me a long time ago, way too long ago, and I didn't pay enough attention to it. And because it was a fluke. Now, you have a project going on, and you have a fluke every once in a while, don't we all? You know, something that just, it shouldn't have gone that way, but it did. And, you know, you just say, okay, it's not going to happen again, or whatever you think about it. Okay, in my situation, I did, and it was probably, I'd say, about a year and a half ago. Not even a year and a half, maybe. And I just thought, you know, that was somebody else's little mistake. Maybe, you know, there was no way to get back with that person to say, hey, this is was a mistake or something. And so I just let it slide off my back, you know, said, I don't know, you know, it's just a fluke. Well, the problem is, all this time later, that was not the fluke, okay? Okay, or I should say, that was not a fluke. It was more like the rule. And that is how it goes, is that what had happened, I can't go into details, it's too long, really. But it was the rule, it was something I should have looked at deeper and saw, you know, looked at it really deep, dissect the kind of thing, and see what is the rule going on here that worked that way. There's nothing, you know, like sneaky or anything like that about it. It's just like some part of it is what I should focus on, and it's true. You know, once I really looked into it and compared, yeah, that one little thing I should have paid a lot of attention to. Okay, and I can tell you, now, let's go back to that whole thing of doing something and everybody wants a piece of your pie, and let's mix it together. I don't know about you, but if something happens, like you're working on something, and nobody's born knowing how to work on something, and you have to learn. You have to take your time and learn how to do it right, be trained, whatever it is you have to do. And then it gets to a point where, like I said, everybody wants a piece of that pie. And it's like, really? Did they do anything for that besides just learn how to take, you know, how to copycat, that kind of thing? And I don't know about you, but there were times, this has happened to me, that I just wanted to throw in the towel, you know, to forget it. You know, this is my thing, and everybody else is wanting part of it, and it just seemed wrong, you know. I've got to concentrate on stop saying you know so much. It's a thing of my time, I think. But yeah, that of really, and there were times when there's something nobody can do anything about. It's not up to you. Like if you have a buyer or seller or whatever, and they want to do that, and they're the only one around or something like that, you know, you got to, I'm still saying, you know, you have to get diversified. You have to find something else or someone else or somehow else to do it, to where they just can't keep using you, you know, and here I said, you know, again, and just to stop it, to change, and that's not always easy, especially like if you don't have enough of whatever it is, enough places for whatever it is around you. Okay, now for me, like I said, the fluke was the rule, more of the rule, and I know that, other people are going to finally catch on, people are going to, or they're going to want a piece of the pie, that kind of thing, but I think there's plenty for everybody, so that might be a difference. It does kind of bring you down. I have never given up totally, when it just keeps going on, just give up. But I kept going. I don't know about you, but that's what I do. But yeah, there were times when I wanted to scrap the whole thing, just throw it all up. But I had to look up that word because scrapping means more than one thing. And it's been a long time since I've even heard that word. Okay, I think that's enough for this video. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would. And I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.